Good morning, dear students. I welcome you all to your English class. Today we are going to start with a new topic, but before that, I want you to have a look at these pictures. In this first one, can you find anything different? Yes, instead of man holding the ring and the lion jumping through the fire ring, we can see the man jumping through the fire ring. Look at the next one. Wow, the mother is not feeding the baby, but the little baby is feeding the mother. Wow, that sounds so completely different and so completely opposite to what happens in the real world. We've never seen a baby feeding the mother, it's always the mother feeding the baby. Let's look at the next picture. Yes, here you can see a rabbit hunting a man. Oh wow, completely contradictory to the reality, completely opposite to what happens in the real world. In the real world, it's the people who hunt animals, and in this picture, I can see a little cute rabbit hunting a man. Wow, sounds so strange, sounds so different. And then this next one. See, what do we do at the zoo? The animals are in the cages and we look at them and click pictures. Whereas in this picture, you can see people who are there in cages and it's the animals who are clicking pictures. There's a sheep, there's a monkey with a camera, and they're clicking the pictures of people. Students, do you realize when I'm trying to show you these pictures, I am trying to portray a picture of a world where everything is topsy-turvy. That means where everything is upside down. Everything is opposite to what happens in the real world. This is actually the theme of the poem that we are going to study about today. The name of the poem is Topsy Turvy Land, which means an upside down land. Have you ever thrown your school bag on your bed? Do you do that? No. Have you left your shoes and socks here and there? I'm sure nobody does that. Have you ever played your ball in the room? Oh my god, it's going to get scoldings for you. And does your room sometimes look like this in a messy condition? I am sure no. You all are good students, and I am very sure that you must have never done all these stupid things, all these wrong things. In fact, we all take good care of our homes, we all keep them clean always. And now, when you are staying at home for most of the time, I'm very sure that every corner of your room and every corner of your house must be neat and clean. Today we are going to start reading about a poem named Topsy Turvy Land. Let's discuss it. The people walk upon their heads. The sea is made of sand. The children go to school by night in topsy turvy land. So that means we are going to study about a place where the people, they are not walking on their feet, they are walking upon their heads. How ridiculous. The sea is not made of water, but the sea is made of sand. And the children, they are not going to school during the daytime. They are going to school during the night time, the time at which we actually sleep. So that is the kind of the land we are talking about. The front door step is at the back. You are walking when you stand. You wear your hat upon your feet in topsy-turvy land. So, the front door step which you use to climb and reach the front door, it is not in the front, it is at the back. And when you are walking, people think that you are standing, and when you are standing, people think that you are walking. You wear your hat upon your feet. What do we do in the real world? We wear our hat upon our head, not on our feet. So everything in this topsy turvy land is topsy turvy, is opposite to what is happening in the real world. Nothing matches with what we actually do. The sea is made of sand, the hats are on the feet, the people are walking when standing and standing when walking. Let's read ahead. And buses on the sea you'll meet, while pleasure boats are planned to travel up and down the streets of topsy turvy land. The buses, they are not moving on the streets, they are moving on the water. And your ship and cruise, they are not moving on water, they have come on the streets. Wow, how fascinating does all that sound? You pay for what you never get. I think it must be grand. For when you go, you are coming back in topsy turvy land. This is the best paragraph, I suppose. See, you pay for what you never get. That means you are paying for what you are not getting. So that means for what you are getting, you are not paying. What will you do in this kind of a situation? I am going to buy everything, right? I am going to take away everything because I know that I don't have to pay for it. Then it is actually very grand. It is actually very big, very, very special. For when you go, you are coming back. When you are going, people say you've come. And when you come, people say you are going. Wow, completely different, completely strange, unique. So, this is the speciality of this topsy turvy land. Students, I hope you enjoyed reading the poem. It's actually a very beautifully expressed poem by the poet H.E. Wilkinson. He's portraying the picture of the world where everything is different from the real world. Read the poem again, try to understand the meaning of all the different words, and enjoy its rhythmic beauty. Thank you. Happy learning.